In our bike trip around Taiwan, we finally made it to Taiwan's east side, and it was absolutely the hardest leg of them all.
Wet dogs on the street.
But with it came immense beauty of Taiwan's East Rift Valley and an even greater love for the island. Let's go.
I'm going to show you how bizarre is this bathroom. So the shower box occupies more than half of the whole bathroom.
Okay, good
Hello,
morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Taitung. We finally made it to the east side of the main island of Taiwan. You can also take ferries from here to other eastern islands.
Yes. Oh, we wish we could do that. Anyway, we're going to be heading up the coast, up to Hualien. This video is going to be just about the stops along the way. There's a lot of beautiful places. First place we're going to go to is...
Yeah, we'll start in Luye, which is famous for its hot air balloon festival, which usually happens in summer.
Yeah, so we missed that. But then we'll go to Guanshan, which is famous for being the first place in Taiwan with a bicycle path. Obviously, we're on bikes, so hopefully we find those.
And finally, the last stop of the first leg of this eastern trip is the village of Chishang. And it's famous for a specific advertisement that made it very popular among tourists.
For its rice fields, which, speaking of, these are rice fields behind us. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that. So we'll see you on the road. Whoa, literally the weirdest building I think I've ever seen. It looks like it's from a series of unfortunate events. It's a sign to take some lunch. That's what we're doing. Bye-bye. How is the ride going so far, Fabio?
It started strong. So far it was all way up. 1% of inclination.
Yeah.
All the time. So it was all up. It wasn't easy. My tire went down.
He was to pump his tire, and a nice lady left a fan so that he could do it as cool as possible.
My chain broke off and I guess we cycled maybe 10 kilometers.
3 kilometers, yeah. But it's all right. Lunch is gonna solve this. Yeah, today's just one of those days. It happens. We ultimately had to change Fabio's tire in the back because we think it was maybe popped because we kept having to refill it. But the back tire has always been more complicated, isn't it? Anyway, we did it. Super glad to have all the replacements from Matthew Bike. When you're biking this much, these types of things are just bound to happen, so. But just after we changed the tire, we hit our first glorious downhill straight into Taiwan's East Rift Valley, and the whole mood took a positive turn. The East Rift Valley sits between the Central Mountain Range and the Coastal Range, creating one of Taiwan's most dramatic landscapes. We had never heard about this place before, so we went in with zero expectations. And we are in Longtian Village, which, as it sounds, is a village. There is meant to be a cool green tunnel of trees and also a Shinto shrine as well, and some like really beautiful buildings. As I was passing in, there was definitely some Japanese colonial era buildings still up. It's just really picturesque. Tea plantations. So if you want to try tea or buy tea, this is a good place to get some. If you want to know more about the origins of tea, check out our Jingmaishan video where we visited the original place where tea was found, all the way in the hills of Yunnan. Is it Luye Highlands where the balloons go from?
Yes.
Luye,
Around Luye.
Luye Highlands. So come back in the summer for balloons.
July, August usually. Recap of the day. It was a very shady day, but one good thing, we booked a Doraemon themed room and we didn't even know it.
Okay, good morning from a very rainy Guanshan. You have to realize that some days it's gonna rain, and it's the first time in exactly 2 weeks that it's actually like rained and downpoured, but it's just light now. But the next 2 days are supposed to be rainy even more maybe. So we got to adapt. We're going to bike with some ponchos or not bike at all. Last night we went to a Hakka style restaurant, which is a good time to quickly introduce the groups that make up Taiwan. So the majority are Han Chinese, and that divides into subgroups. So you have the Hoklo, which is the big majority of those subgroups. Then you have Hakka, which is the food that we had yesterday. And then you have mainlanders that came after 1945 to Taiwan. They have their different dialects and everything, even though Mandarin is the official dialect of Taiwan now. They all have their different dialects. And then you have as well Aboriginal, indigenous people that are here too, which makes up a smaller percentage, but they're mostly around kind of the mountainous regions and in the east where we are right now. This is about the extent to the clothes that we have for rain. So we're about to head to our favorite place, aka 7-Eleven.
For breakfast, for a very slow breakfast, because you know we are not looking forward to have a cycle among fields.
But more importantly, we're going to get ponchos.
It could be pretty with this weather. It reminds me when we visited Bento in Kyushu, all the onsen. We'll put a link. Ready to visit Guanshan with our brand new ponchos. I made a hole on mine while I was wearing it because they're very thin. It is said that they are eco-friendly, but they come in very thick plastic bags. Anyway, do you like the color? I like this new color for ponchos. And let us know in the comment what do you think about it.
Wow, it's actually really stunning in the rain. There's probably gonna be no one else biking today, even though there's lots of bike shops. And it's just moody everywhere. There's just clouds and moody skies.
Okay, we found where to start the bike trail. But yeah, I like it already. The rice fields are very golden and you can see the clouds under the top of the mountains. Very evocative. Who do I look like?
Doraemon?
A flying squirrel.
A flying squirrel. I look like a Doraemon with a helmet. Unfortunately, the bike path eventually had construction and it was also a bit rainy. It was beautiful though up until that point, but we definitely cut it off. And we're gonna move on to Chishang, the next town. Okay, so these are the famed rice fields of Changsha. I thought they were amazing in Guanshan as well, but they're really cool here. and expansive.
And I wanted to say that it gets harder every day. It feels like every day we have another layer of difficulty.
Absolutely.
Today is the rain.
And also,
yesterday was cycling against the wind.
today is the wind and the rain, and also the cycling path kind of just merged into the road again, and we were biking alongside traffic, like right next to it, but no space. So
Yeah, there are also sub-levels of difficulty.
yes. This is our balcony, all for us. If only there was a little bit of like furniture or something, some love. But they don't.
Better weather.
I don't think that they like balcony furniture here. No one really chills on balconies.
I think they should work on their feng shui.
Good morning from
Chishang.
Day 2, but it's the first opportunity we have to visit this place.
And it's absolutely filled with rice fields. As soon as you get out of the town, you're just surrounded by them. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was supposed to rain today, but we have been graced so far.
So far, we've been lucky. Let's see. So let's just ride around and see what life in Chishang is all about.
Yeah, when the sun comes out, the fields turn basically lime green, which is really cool. It seems fluorescent.
It's hard to even move here because each shot is better than the last. Each view is better than the last.
Behind us is the Takashi Kaneshiro tree, named after the actor in the airlines ad, which made this area popular among tourists.
We are about to go get a bento box lunch before we leave Chishang.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, these are famous here because rice is produced here, as we've seen.
So it's very good quality of rice.
Exactly, and a lot of times people get their bento boxes and they bring them into the rice fields and eat them for a scenic lunch. We're going to go eat in an old train. 然后一个金猪排饭包。
好，这是2个便当。
两个。
好，230。
There's no space, but we can still sit in these train seats. Okay, I got the Chishang original box. And you?
I don't remember the name of it. I was gonna go vegetarian today because we've been eating a lot of meat, and then I went the opposite of vegetarian. So we leave Chishang. Really beautiful. I could stay here a few more days, really. But since we're on bike, unfortunately, we're not staying in places as long as we would like. Anyway, we're going on to Yuli today, which is about 30-something kilometers away. And we're leaving Taitung County and heading to Hualien County. Just a quick visual of what a Taiwanese cemetery might look like. This one's a bit more elaborate than the ones we've seen in other places, and there's more plots, but yeah, looks like the plots are quite big, and they get a mausoleum for the family. It's more about the weird ass things that you see along the way, like this sculpture garden. Into Yuli, and the weather is moody again. Today it's been really bipolar. We have really dark clouds in the horizon, and we're glad we made it before it started pissing down with rain. Hey, are we in a children's hospital? No.
Not.
I hope not. Are we in a daycare? I also hope not. We're in our hotel room.
Sweden.
Welcome to Yuli. We made it to Yuli. As you can see, the decor is very questionably childish here. This is what you get for being budget travelers like us. We get the nicest hotels with the nicest decor. But no worries, it's cute and it's a cozy place for the night. And
I kind of like it.
yeah,
Everything we need.
and we've had snacks and it's a bright place to hang out and work for a bit. And we're about to go out and get some food.
Stinky tofu, possibly.
Yeah, so let's go get it. The smell of stinky tofu is in the air. The lady who runs the hotel said that stinky tofu and Hualien style noodles are the thing here. So let's see. We always take videos of Fabio trying the stinky tofu. Today's no exception.
Yeah, I'm becoming addicted. Really. Oh, so crunchy.
Culture.
Okay, so it's very good. Stinky tofu is crunchy outside, very soft inside, a bit cheesy, and yeah, I love it. It's not very savory, which I guess is a good thing. You don't love stinky tofu. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think this is the best stinky tofu we've had in Taiwan so far. We probably had it about 3 times. Just really good texture and not so seasoned, but when you add the sauces on top of it, it's delicious. So that was it for the incredible East Rift Valley. Hang in there for one more video of our biking adventure.